Hello, my name is Gustavo Marin, and I'd like to welcome you to a weekly discussion of politics and the life of citizens and the concerns of all of us in terms of the United States and the whole world. Today's topic is the question as to whether or not should Democrats on the Congressional Intelligence Committee should answer Congressman Nunes Memo. I believe that they shouldn't. And it isn't that it's a little bit rhetorical, because I know that the Democrats on that committee will answer the memo. And once again, we're going to go back and forth on what Nunes, Trump, and most definitely Russian intelligence agents and Putin himself wants to do. Because the name of the game here is to distract. To distract from the main objective. The main objective of Russia Gate is to investigate, to report, to interview, to research the level and the extent of Russia's involvement in the 2016 election, and quite possibly what they're doing now within our own institutional system. My point of view here, as I share it with many of you, is that we should not answer Nunes Memo. We shouldn't, because to begin with, it's inaccurate. It's already shown. Brings little to the discussion. And engaging Nunes is exactly what Putin and Russian intelligence wants. And what do I say Russian intelligence? Basically because the whole deal that we're talking about, the elections, the hacking, the involvement in every presidential election throughout Europe, Western Europe, the empowerment of ultra right-wing and totalitarian groups from England to Holland to France to Germany to Eastern Europe, it's done with the intent to extend the power and the might of a lost enemy, which under Putin is trying to be once again a rival of the United States. But Putin is not a rival of the United States, as President Trump indicated. The means and the aims of Putin is really to be an enemy of the United States, rebuilding the military force, the type of blitzkrieg operations in Syria, which has unfortunately even kept the United States out of the decision-making process, leaving the dictator of Syria in power, leaving him with free hands to even keep on conducting chemical warfare against his own people, including the opposition. So the question to Nunes, it's a very relative and possibly irrelevant question. Nunes follows, whether he knows it or not, and I think he does know, a model of Russia-type propaganda, which the RAND Corporation describe it as creating a lot of noise, doing it multi-channeled, constantly, having little, if any, regards for truth and accuracy, and above all, distract. The model of Trump, the model that Putin is using through its different Russian allies in the United States is to distract. Distract from what? Because eventually Mueller is reaching the bottom of the barrel here. There is a request to the President of the United States to tell Mr. Mueller what he knows about Russiagate. And you know what? And you know this. He knows a lot about Russiagate. I think eventually this is the way we're going to do it. So answering to little Nunes, blasé, insignificant operative, unfortunately, of Mr. Putin and Mr. Trump, is of no significance. We have to get to the end to avoid that in 2018 there is a repetition of Russian involvement. We have to let the Russians know that we will not do that or accept their hacking, nor will we accept their involvement in any of our Western allies as well. This is our point of view, and this is how we feel. The best answer here is the truth. The best answer is to put an end to Putin's invasion of this country through its political and economic allies. Thank you.